Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Narshazo Azanta binti Azhar. My metric ID is A163903.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Adin Fadlila binti Abdul Rahman. Metric number A165135.
My name is Nofara Shahidah binti Rosli and my metric number is A164667.
Hello, I'm Nuriza Tiramam Azhar, metric number A164711, and today we're gonna discuss about cross culture at workplace or at any organizations. So, what is the cross culture? Culture consists of the beliefs, behaviors, products, and other characteristics common to the members in a particular group or societies. Through culture, people and groups define themselves, conform to society's shared values, and contribute to the society. Thus, cultures includes many societal aspects such as language, values, tools, rules, technologies, healthcare, religion, and institutions. Also, cross-culture is a concept that recognizes the differences among business people of different nations, backgrounds, and ethnicities. With globalization, cross-culture education has become critically important to businesses. Business people working abroad need to learn subtle differences in style and substance in order to be more effective.
I will present about the impact of cross-cultural communication. There are 4 impacts cross-cultural in communication, which is cultural identity, racial identity, gender roles, and individual identity. Okay, let's go through one by one. Cultural identity can be defined as the values, attitude, and the ways of doing things that a person brings from their child. These values or attitudes can have an impact on communication across culture because each person's norms and practice will often be different and may possibly clash with those of co-workers brought up in different parts of the world. The second impact of cross-cultural communications is racial identity. Racial identity refers to how one's membership to a particular race affect how they interact with co-workers of different races. Point number 3 is gender roles. Another factor that impacts intercultural communication is gender. This means that communication between different gender or between members of different culture is affected by how different societies view the roles of men and women. The impacts number 4 is individual identity. The individual identity factor is the factor that impact cross-cultural communication. This means that how a person communicates with other cultures depends on their own unique personality, traits, and how they esteem themselves. Just as a culture can be described in broad terms as open or traditional, an individual from a culture can also be observed to be open-minded or conservative. This difference will have an effect on the way that multiple individuals from the same culture communicates with other individuals. Okay, that's all. Thank you.
How to overcome cross-culture? First, you must establish mutual respect and understanding. Second, you must enhance cross-cultural awareness. improve business communication competence, and points to remember in cross-cultural communications with don't generalize others, be changed, have the right intentions, have a generous heart. With the quotes that you must go is to handle yourself, you must use your head to handle others. Use your heart. Next, you can speak slowly, even if English is the common language in a cross-cultural situation. Is not good idea to speak at your normal conversation speeds. Modulating your pace will help, as with speaking clearly and pronouncing your words properly. Break your sentences into short, definable sections and give your listener time to translate and digest your words as you go. But don't slow down too much, as it might be seen patronizing if the person you are speaking is too quickly, or their essence is making it difficult for you to understand them. Don't be afraid to polite and ask them to slow down too. The way is you must be careful with humor. Many cultures take business very seriously and believe in behaving professionally and following protocol at all the times. Consequently, they don't appreciate the use of humor and jokes in a business context. If you do decide to use humor, make sure it will be understood and appreciated in other culture.
In conclusion, it's essential for not to be unbiased and respectful when meeting people from alternate backgrounds. Although our culture is very different from what we usually do, but that does not mean we have to look negatively at other cultures, which need a long time to adjust. Many employees view cultural shock as negative experiences, but also positive. By opening our heart and mind to other cultures, we can broaden our thinking and see things from another perspective. Besides that, in a professional sense, it shows employers that we are a confident individual who isn't afraid of new challenges. And lastly, it also exposes our patience in time of confusion and doubt. We remain resilient, strengthening our character and allowing our growth mindset to flourish.